are we? I'm here just north of Homestead, and there is all my plants about to go into my trailer, which they're just having a spot of lunch at the moment. Empty trailer. Got unloaded this morning, super quick, so I was happy about that. I've got all these plants, these guys just having the dinner and things, and just hanging out, and then they'll start again in half an hour. Apparently, Manuel over there tells me it'll only take them 2.5 hours. So let me try and get down here without falling. So that's the result. I was going to drop the trailer and go off, but there's no point, because this is a different one to where we usually load. Sorry, north of Homestead, just in the start of the Keys. This is. We usually load one just round the corner. So I went in there this morning thinking it was the usual one to load, and it turns out we don't anymore. They changed company. And the other one usually takes about 6-7 hours to load, which I didn't really want to hang about that long, because I hate hanging about it. I just want to get in the back and start chucking the plants in, because they take that long, you know what I mean? So if he says 2.5 hours, they close in 2.5 hours. So that makes all the difference, doesn't it, the way some people work, you know what I mean, when they shut. I got my new bit of chrome up there. I'm not sure if I'm liking it or not. Thought it might give it the little bit of a retro twist thing, but I'm not sure whether, where are we? There. Whether I like it or not. So we'll see. It might come off, but we'll see. Let me get in here, because it is so hot here. It's like 38 degrees. So let's have a look. So I've just had a spot of lunch, so I'm gonna have to start this truck. I don't usually like leaving it ticking over, but I haven't got that air conditioning thing fixed yet, so it's gonna have to run, otherwise I'm gonna melt. Anyway, update. I had a day off. Where are you? I had a day off yesterday, and spent mainly around the hotel, because the night before I ended up hitting a bar late on, and it was a late one. Where are we? There we are. It was a bit of a late do, so I ended up just killing time around the pool and what have you, messing about yesterday. Didn't really go anywhere and do anything. It was a lot cooler up in Orlando. It was nice compared to down here. Like I say, we're at 38 degrees here. That's pretty hot, yeah? So, yeah, Walmart this morning, unloaded in Walmart. Don't get it. That Walmart was, it took me less than an hour from start to finish, from getting in, taking my paperwork in, to getting out the place. Less than an hour. Normal Walmarts, the one in South Washington, it takes you minimum 4 hours. Always minimum 4 hours. So that one's same company, same setup, same shit, same scenario, full load. 4 hours in one, an hour in another. Something's wrong. Something's drastically wrong, you know what I mean? So, there you go. Anyway, so I've got 3,500 miles to home, just over I think it is. One hit straight home, which is nice. Which is hard to imagine when I'm sat here at the moment thinking that in 3 days I might be slinging snow chains, because the weather forecast isn't too good. My mate Andrew sends me the weather reports. It's looking pretty shitty on the way home, to be fair. So anyway, with my luck, hopefully we might be able to dodge it. If it is what it is, it's not easy getting down here in like just over 4 days. Not to do 3,300 it was to Orlando, and I didn't leave Washington State until late on when was it, late on Friday. So it's Friday night when I left there. You've really got to go at it. You've got to think about what you're doing and work out your hours, because you're on a 34 hour not 34, you're on 70 hours, but each day is a 14-hour day, spread up from when you start. You've got 14 hours to get you. A lot of the truck drivers in England, you'll know this score, because it's very similar to the England way. You have 15, we have 14. But I've got 11 hours driving. You don't have to do the 11 hours driving, but obviously I'm here to earn money. I want to do the 11 hours. So it only gives you 3 hours wiggle time, you know? And I don't care what anybody says, if you go off the road to fill up, your minimum 30 minutes, that's 30 minutes out your day. So you know that cuts you down to, you've only got 2.5 hours for a little, you know, you stop for a piss or something like that. You're talking 15 minutes before you get out again. So you're a little bit off time. You've really got to work it out. You can't afford to be going off la-di-da-ing and messing about. Not if you want to do it in the time I did it, to have my 34 off. and then get this. I could have taken it easy, got down there, unloaded today, and had 5 days, just over 5 days rather, to do it. But I wanted to get down, fit my 34 hours off, so I can have a clean shoot straight back up again. I don't want to be messing about too long, because I knew I was an hour, that's all I had to get down there the day before yesterday, so I could start my 34 hours off, which gives me the reset onto basically a clean sheet then, once you've had your 34 off, to get all the way back. And this probably isn't making any sense, I'm just waffling here, right? But hey ho, it sounds right to me. If you don't get it, don't get it. So like I say, I had an hour to get off the other day when I got there, put it onto my 34, chilled out, so now I can come straight back. Otherwise it'd have worked out, I'd have got here, then had to have had a 34 here. So I'd have been loaded, sat with a load on, having 34, which none of them like that, you know what I mean? So it's swings and, that's all. Swings and roundabouts. Like I say, see you now, it's good. I'm running out of Yorkshire tea. I think I'm onto my last ones, which is pretty desperate. So that's a bad situation. Yeah, straight back, and hopefully we'll have some fun on the road. I might be able to make it into Nashville on the way home. Like I say, I've got time to do a little bit of touristy things because I haven't done anything. So it'll be Nashville, I think, Saturday afternoon for dinner. Hopefully. Catch you all later. Bye bye.